Hey everyone, I'm Rue. There's a word I've been thinking a lot about lately. It's the word faith. When I think about faith, I think about trusting someone or something completely, even if I don't know what's gonna happen. When I'm on a plane, I believe that the pilot will fly safely. That's showing faith in them. I have to have confidence when I'm playing in the big game. Sometimes we call that having faith in yourself. You put trust in a chair to hold you up when you sit in it. You could say you have faith in the chair. Whoa! Ooh. Sometimes, though, we put our faith in things that we shouldn't, like that chair. What can we always put our faith in? Jesse is asking the same question today. Let's find out what happens in The Source.
I told you, Samantha, I got it. Yes, I know this is important. Yes, I'm Jesse Masters. Trust me, I'll make it happen. Talk to you later.
Jesse, we need to talk about your campaign promises.
Seems to be a theme. Samantha wants me to start with an anti-bullying campaign.
Great.
But I got some other ideas that are way more important.
Okay, like what? Less homework on weekends, better lunches, less math, more gym. Oh wow, look, there's a whole other side. How many promises did you make?
Many. I like to accomplish a lot.
Okay, well you made too many promises. Let's just focus on one.
I'm Jesse Masters. I go big or I go home. All right. I guess we can start with less homework.
I think we should use your popularity and take on no bullying.
I can do that later. No homework is way more important.
Hey, Jesse, still planning on going to the arcade after school?
Yeah.
What?
Bowie, do you not smell that?
No, Bowie, it's your bag. Did you leave food in there again?
No. Those are definitely not mine. Someone must have put them in my bag during gym.
Wait, I know who those socks belong to. Is Mason in your gym class?
How'd you know that?
He tries this stuff all the time with the football team. Don't let it get to you.
I'm not.
You know what? Maybe I will say something. In fact, I may put it on the front page of the next issue. Bullying will be no more.
Dude's got all the confidence.
Oh yeah, he definitely believes in himself. Bowie, could you just get rid of the socks, please?
Yeah.
I really underestimated Jesse. His article about bullying is fantastic.
I know. He's taking this so much more seriously than I thought he would.
Hey, y'all.
Jesse, your paper is so good.
Thank you. Told you I'd handle it. I'm Jesse Masters, and I stand up for everybody.
It's a good article, Jesse, but I don't think you completely stopped bullying in the school.
When people read what I have to say, bullying will be no more.
We have an A-level problem. Gym class was insane.
What happened?
Some of the students were empowered by your article, and they decided to stand up for themselves.
That's great. See, I told you.
They decided to prank Mason. The entire locker room was full of stinky socks.
What?
Yeah, apparently Mason teases a lot of students, so they decided to band together and get back at him.
I didn't want that to happen.
It was crazy. Mason and his minions took dodgeball to a whole new level. It was bedlam. Everyone was running for cover. Poor Wendell. He barely made it back to the locker room.
That's horrible.
Yeah, coach completely lost it. He was like blowing his whistle at everyone.
I knew something like this was gonna happen.
And that's not the crazy part. Mason and his minions got suspended.
Coach suspended them?
Yeah, Mason was not happy about it. Oh, by the way, he's really mad at you.
I just wanted everyone to be nice to each other.
Yeah, but people don't always do what you want them to do. Believe me, I know that lesson really well.
Oh, yeah.
Minor setback. I'll fix it.
Jesse, I think you've done all that you can do. Some things are just too big for one person to handle.
I'm Jesse Masters. People will see that bullying will not be tolerated.
Hey, he's Jesse Masters.
Yeah, and Jesse Masters is about to find out that there's a limit to his power.
Hey again. Having faith in someone or something is a big deal. Putting our faith in someone means more than just saying we believe them. It means acting on what they say. Here's what I mean. Ugh, putting my faith in this rope could look like trusting it to hold me while I climb a mountain. Here we go. I wonder, what does putting our faith in God look like? To find out, let's look at a story about God's son Jesus from the book of Luke in the Bible. When God sent Jesus to earth, God had a plan. Jesus knew this plan, and he got to do miracles, heal people, teach people about God, but one part of God's plan was super difficult. In fact, following the plan meant Jesus was going to die. The night before he died, Jesus was walking in the garden with his friends, the disciples. Jesus knew one of his close friends, a guy named Judas, was about to lead Jesus' enemies right to him. Jesus knew he would be hurt, made fun of, and even killed. While the disciples slept, Jesus became very sad. I bet he was really afraid. He prayed and prayed. Think about that. What would you do if you knew something awful was about to happen to you? No one was watching him. Jesus could have just taken off. Even though he was so distressed, Jesus didn't run. He stayed and prayed. Father, if you are willing, take this cup of suffering away from me, but do what you want, not what I want. Listen to that. Do what you want, not what I want. Jesus didn't want to be hurt, made fun of, and even die, but he said he'd follow God's plan no matter what happened. That's what faith does. Even when soldiers came to arrest Jesus, he didn't back down. When they made fun of him and lied about him, he had courage. Jesus followed God's plan no matter what. It's one thing to say we believe God, but having faith means we do something, like following God's plan. Jesus showed us that we can put our faith in God every moment, every day, all our lives. That's what I want you to remember today. We can put our faith in God. We can believe what he has said. We can follow him and do what he says is right. Even if it seems difficult, we can always put our faith in God. We'll hear the rest of Jesus' story next week. But right now, I wonder if Jesse will be able to change what he's putting his faith in the source. Let's find out.
It is insanity in that hallway. Insanity.
What's going on?
Jesse,
What is wrong with the school?
What happened?
I'll show you what happened.
Is that the source?
Yeah, found a whole bunch of copies stuffed into my locker. And that's not all. A bunch of students started calling me Jesse Mess Up. I'm not a mess up, but I'm gonna tell you who's going to get messed up.
look, name calling is the worst. Okay, I get it. But you're Jesse Masters, that doesn't bother you.
When the whole school starts teasing you, it does.
Okay, wait, I'm confused. Your article was great. Why are people teasing you?
It's Mason. I know he's behind this. He's blaming me for getting suspended. I gotta come up with something to stop him.
Do you need a plan? Because I can totally help you. Alright. You, my friend, need a disguise. I call this operation Mess You Up!
Okay. You don't need to get back at Mason.
Yes, I do. He's only gonna make things worse. What else am I supposed to do?
You know, when I feel like things are too much, I try to trust God.
I don't need that right now. I just gotta show Mason that I'm not someone he can mess with.
Look, man, I don't know if you can. Look, Mason is a different kind of bully. He has way more minions.
I'm Jesse Masters. I've overcome injuries and bad grades. I'm not afraid of Mason.
But this one might be too big for you.
Nothing is too big for me.
Jesse, what happened?
I tried to talk to Mason.
I'm guessing he wasn't up for a conversation?
No. He put this trash bag on me and said, "This is where we put mess ups."
Okay, people can't do this. I'm going to talk.
No. I think we've done enough talking for 1 week.
What is wrong with me?
Nothing. Mason's just a bully.
But no one bullies Jesse Masters.
Hey, I got bullied all the time. You said not to listen to those voices.
Yeah, but that's different. It doesn't work when it's me.
Well, you could turn this whole thing around. You could be trash man.
If I can't stop this, I'm nobody. I'm not Jesse Masters. I'm Jesse Mess Up.
Oh, that's not true, Jesse.
Yes, it is. If I can't stand up for myself, then how can I help anyone else?
You keep trying, and don't let the bullies change who you are.
Exactly. You bullied me all the time and I didn't change.
Jesse, we've all been made fun of. I used to be called the angry anchor.
Yeah, and some girls even called me Stinksy.
We've all been through some pretty tough stuff. Do you remember when Mr. Dole became principal?
Yeah, that was crazy.
But do you remember how it all worked out? Ultimately, all that bad led to Principal Corbin coming back. And that was something that none of us could have done on our own.
Are you talking about God again?
Yeah, he's the only one that can handle the big stuff.
But you can't see him. How do you know he can handle it?
Because he does. Jesse, no matter how bad life gets, God is always in control, even if it doesn't turn out the way we want it to.
Thanks, but I'm just not there yet. If I can't stand up for myself, then I'm nobody.
Jesse, wait up.
Well, that pep talk went absolutely nowhere.
It went exactly where it needed to go.
How can you be so sure?
Because I have faith that God's about to show up and show Jesse how much he loves him.
What a wild day. We learned that even when it's not easy, we can always put our faith in God. Jesse learned what that looks like in a big way. Having faith in God means we're never alone. That whatever happens, we can trust and know that God loves us and has a plan. Just knowing that changes everything. That's why my challenge for you this week is trust God with something. If there is anything you're worried about or scared of, decide to trust God with it. It could be praying about your grades and asking for God's help. It could be praying about a friendship that's rough right now. Tell God, decide to trust Him, and talk about it with an adult you trust too. Then remember, whatever is happening, whatever you're going through, God is with you. He loves you, and you can always, always put your faith in Him. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next week.